Hi, so I'll just run through the Arc of Osiris strategy really quickly. So first, some overview of the battle, the whole battle. It'll be a 1 hour battle, and when the battle timer is over, the team with the most points will be the victor. During this whole time, there'll be no troop death or healing cost, but any healing speed ups used will be actually used up in your inventory. Some of the structures that we need to look at, firstly are the outposts. There'll be 3 outposts close to each campsite. These give a small amount of occupation points, so 80 points at occupation and 30 points per minute after. Very important structure is the obelisk, which allows us, once occupied, allows us to teleport to where the obelisk is, and it replenishes alliance teleports. On top of this, it does give points as well, more than an outpost, but not much. Um, the next important structure will be the Shrine of War. This will give us attack and defense buffs, and 400 points at occupation and 80 points per minute after. After that, we have the desert and the sky altars, which will give the most amount of points of all the structures. So you look at 750 points at occupation and 150 points per minute after occupation. Lastly, next we have the Shrine of Life, which gives us healing speed. Again, healing speed is very important here because once our troops get defeated, we need to heal them up to be able to march them out again. Um, the Shrine of Life also gives quite a good amount of points at occupation, and after that, more points. So the last most important structure, this will be the Arc of Osiris. This is right in the middle of the battleground, and every few minutes, I think about 2 to 3 minutes, it will spawn an arc. This arc needs to be escorted to any friendly alliance structure, not caravans, and the march speed and whoever picks up the arc will get a debuff of 50% less march speed and higher damage taken. So this is a map of the battleground. You can see here, this will be the arc in the center. You have the war shrines, the shrines of life, and all the different altars they're scattered throughout the map. The obelisks are placed in the 4 corners of the map as well. So how do we prepare for this? We need to make sure that you're all buffed before you go in. So you have your army. It's important to have army expansion because what we need is probably 3 teams of really packed troops that will be your main force. Also, we need attack or defense buffs, and make sure you pick up any defense or attack runes from any shrines before you go into battle. All these will carry on into the battle itself. Next, you want to pre-make some troop queues so you don't have to bother sorting out your troops while you're in battle itself. It will be quite hectic when we're in the battleground because there'll be constant rallies and fights going on. So you want to make 1 cavalry team for the quick marches to reach certain places really fast, 1 rally reinforcement team when we're going to fight or occupy a certain location, and a defense team. If ever you are needed, if you have strong defense captains, you would need to be in a defense captain of a certain shrine or an altar later to make sure that we hold it against attacks. Um, since all these are not cities and they're not the garrison commanders, garrison talents are not very useful. Instead, defense talents are the ones that we need. So you need to use defense captains as your defense commanders. Again, you can still use garrison commanders to fight, but the garrison talents will not be useful. So let's go into the team structure. Um, what we're looking at is we need 3 main teams. We need a green team. These will have the symbols of the shield and the sun. You're going to be the main attack team. Here we have 13 players, and they'll be attacking from the left of the camp, which is around this side. If we start from the blue side, it will be attacking from this side. So you'll swap over with the blue team. Okay, the blue team will have the symbols, the moon and the star, and they'll be attacking from the right of the camp. Oh crap, this is wrong. And then after that, we have the red team that will actually just defend the 3 outposts nearest the camp. Next, this is how we're going to start. So first, the green team will send cavalry straight to the obelisk to get it occupied. Here we'll use level 1 cavalry because these are the fastest cavalry. Once the green team occupies it, and these cavalry will be sent the moment that the battle, the timer starts. Okay, the red team as well will move towards the 3 outposts to occupy the 3 outposts. Again, this will happen right at the start of the battle. Now, once the green team occupies the obelisk, the blue team and the green team will teleport immediately to the obelisk down here. So this is step 3. Okay, it's important to note that the teleport can be found in this arrow that is under your power next to your buffs. If you click on it, you will see the teleport and it will allow you to teleport to the obelisk. So you click on the obelisk and then you click the arrow and you can teleport there. Okay. Once your city lands, so once the blue and green teams land at the obelisk, you need to send defense captains to the war shrine, to the life, to the war shrines, to the life shrines, and to the altars. So these are the 3 defensive positions that we need to um, basically set up. It's important that we send cavalry teams to the war shrines because again, it is very likely that the enemy will be doing a mirror strategy. So they will be also going for our war shrines. So we need to reach there fast. So for these, please send your cavalry teams over. Circle these. So after we have done all this, then we're looking at what to do for the rest of the fight. I think at this mark, it'll probably be maybe 40 minutes more, 40 or 30 minutes more left of the fight. At this time, we're going to be defending and escorting the arc for points. Because again, remember, this is all about points. So here we have, as a continuing strategy, the blue team, who has occupied the war shrine, will keep escorting the arc back and forth between the Ark of Osiris and the war shrine. If there's enemies there, these need to be taken down. So the blue team and hopefully the green team, hopefully you can come and if you see any enemies, just attack them. Okay. Another thing, if we are under heavy attack, we need to defend our buildings. If the opponent has retreated, what we can do is push forward. So we're going to push them back so that we have no competition in our buildings as well with the arc. So this means that the green team and the blue team will start to attack some of their smaller outposts, the 3 outposts which they're unlikely to defend. If we are not able to attack and we're being pushed back, we just retreat back to our main structures and just escort the arc where possible. So we'll win slowly, hopefully through points instead. So this is the plan, and good luck everybody, and let's have fun.